Yo, what is going on guys, my name is Defender Machine, and today what I've got you guys is another bit of a tips and tricks video, but it's going to be specified around Advanced Warfare today. I did make another tips and tricks video on secret score streaks in general, where I gave you guys my best tips and tricks throughout every Call of Duty in general to obtaining the secret score streak in the Call of Duty you're specifying yourself in to get that gameplay. But looking back on that video from a few days after it's been out, I realised I didn't specify everything you could be doing at the time that you might be wanting to also get that secret score streak, like ranking up, losing all your attachments when you're prestiging, and then going through all the ranks again and never really having them attachments that you want to specify, or even the perks you actually want to specify on your class as well, because I know sometimes it can be a pain in the ass and a huge grind to get back that stock attachment that I personally like using, because for example you have to get 20 hipfire kills to obtain the stock attachment, and I personally don't think Advanced Warfare is the game for going around getting hipfire kills due to the flow, the exosuits and even skill based matchmaking. It makes it quite annoying to do so. And considering all that, going through a ranking system that goes up and down where you're prestige and you're going up levels and then you're going back down levels, as well as losing your attachments and then obtaining them again, I thought today I'd bring you guys a video not only telling you the best way to get a DNA bomb in Advanced Warfare, but how to get one whilst playing the objective, because the objective honestly plays a big part in getting streaks in Advanced Warfare, and not a lot of people might agree with me on that, but what I actually said there does make sense to some extent, because if you're going to an objective and you're seeing a lot of enemies around there, then guess what, you're going to be picking up more enemies faster, and you're going to be getting your score streaks faster to help aid that streak that you're on, like the UAV with threat detection, or as well as that, the system hack with double extra time and disable exosuits, because in Advanced Warfare, everyone knows by now, movement is key, and if you can disable that movement as much as possible, like disable exosuits with extra time, you can do it for longer, and then guess what, you can get around to the objective quicker without them being there, and also get all that XP for your score streaks, but to rank up as well. So today's video is kind of like a tips and tricks video for pretty much everything, because if you're doing well in a Call of Duty, then you're going to be ranking up quick, you're going to be getting good kill streaks, everything's just going to be going your way, and you're going to be having a good time, especially like in this gameplay where I was playing with two friends, one of them being Ghost619 and another randomer. But in this gameplay, if you can tell, I'm always around the objective, or I'm always on the objective, like in the short intro at the start there, and that is the first thing I want to say about tips, because you don't want to always be piling on the objective, and I say this because in a lot of cases that will cause you to die, meaning that if you're late to get to the objective, or it's further over the other end of the map where enemies can get to it quicker, then you might get there and then enemies might already be there and you might get fragged out or something like that. So to avoid that, just make sure when you're going to the objective, especially like Hardpoint I'm playing in this gameplay, make sure you take everyone out near it, even if it has to be the entire team like I did in the short intro clip there. It's really important, because then you will survive easier and your teammates will have more chance to get there, and then they will just be able to support you a lot more, as well as getting your score streaks to help yourself as well as your teammates. In a lot of cases you actually see in game modes like Hardpoint, and I actually got clipped earlier in this gameplay, I got 5 on screen by Attack 19. A lot of people actually like to sit in corners with shotguns or SMGs, but in my opinion, when you're moving around more, you're harder to hit and you're more harder target, so I recommend using something like Lightweight and Quick Draw. I know Quick Draw's a really weird attachment to put on an SMG, but I actually picked this ASM one up with Quick Draw and it was really successful in this gameplay. So if you're going to use anything, I recommend using quick attachments, not ADS attachments, more on objective based game modes, because then you can snap onto people easier and then you can move from one position to the next. And I know Quick Draw's technically an ADS attachment because it's aiming down sights quicker, so it's ADS aim down sights machine, what you doing? But anyways, as well as that, you don't want to be using a really weak as piss gun, because if you do that like I was doing earlier in this gameplay that you haven't seen, I was using the SN6 suppressed, and boy, that thing is underpowered. Just don't use that, guys. So I recommend, actually no, let me rephrase that, you have to use a gun that packs a pretty big punch behind it. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most overpowered in the game, but if that's what you're comfortable with, then go for it, my friend, because I was using the Speakeasy in this gameplay and facing people like you can see on your screen right now, which was the final scoreboard of the gameplay. I have no shame in that, because honestly these kids were some people I could get an M1 Irons DNA bomb on, or even just a pistol DNA bomb on. And as well as that, the main tip I want to give you guys is make sure you go into an objective based game mode knowing a lot about it, whether you know the flips of the hardpoint, whether you know the flips of the spawns, or what flips the spawns, or where all the spawns are in a particular game mode like uplink or domination. That is really important, because it's not only about the objective of the game mode being completed, it's about you making that as easy as possible. So making your knowledge as good as it possibly can be on a particular game mode will benefit you loads, especially in game modes like Free For All and Black Ops 2. I've seen some insane things done on Nuketown 2025 in Free For All with a sniper, there's a spawn trap, and you don't want to be putting it, it's just nasty. But anyways, just for a disclaimer, if you pay attention to what you're doing, then you will benefit from it more and you will improve more. So thank you all for watching today's video, and I just want to say before I end off, I will be doing my 3k face reveal / special, as well as what I'm doing for my face reveal, as well as that to celebrate 3k, and thank you guys for it at this weekend. I was meant to do it last weekend, but the conditions were just pretty bad and I couldn't get anything organised overall for what I actually want to do. So thank you all for watching, and if you want me to do more videos like this, slap a like down below and a favourite if you loved it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.